how to force a end user to always communicate on HTTPS with applications deployed on web server. So again, this is a very common question. In web.xml, for that application we need to add a tag which says security constraint. Okay, and for the URL that you want to make secure, or you want to force the user to always go to HTTPS port rather than HTTP, then you need to provide the URL, and for that URL you need to define a user data constraint as another tag which says transport guarantee, and we need to provide the value as confidential. And if you want this for every URL, then you need to simply provide /* in the URL pattern. Then you could be given a scenario like, let's say if an application is running and after some time that application's response time became extremely slow. So in that case, how would you investigate? Okay, so what will be your approach to investigate this problem? Application getting slow gradually can have n number of problems. Okay, but from the application perspective, since you are a middleware guy and looking after applications, so from that perspective, if you see, you need to figure out few important things. First, the issue could be on network side. It could be due to enhanced user traffic that server is busy handling. It could be due to slowness at the integration points. For example, if application is using some database server, then getting the response from the database could be slow. Or if it is searching something and it is not getting the response from the search server, which is ultimately delaying the whole rendering process, then it could be one of the issue. Okay, but the issue could be many. But as a web server support person, you need to ensure that the adequate amount of memory, that is the JVM heap size, and the CPU is available to the application. Okay, so if it is going beyond the limits, then obviously it has some problem with the application server. Okay, otherwise there could be issue on external side. Then comes a very important question: what is heap size in JVM, and how would you increase or decrease the JVM heap size? Alright, so basically the JVM parameter can be set by providing the value of the parameter XMS, which is basically the initial memory size. So when the application is up using JVM, so the initial size of JVM will always have the memory which is assigned to XMS variable. Okay, so if I'm writing something like XMS 512M, then 512 MB of memory is initially assigned to this JVM. So if this memory gets full, then we have another JVM parameter which is XMX, which is the extended memory. So once the initial memory is full, the JVM can extend up to that XMS parameter. So if we define XMX as 1024, then it can go up to 1024 MB, which is 1 GB. Okay, so likewise you can increase or decrease the amount of memory given to the JVM.